Hello everybody! Today I have a super huge data pack to show you guys. I have been working on this for like the past month-ish. A little bit more than a month, I think. And yeah, this is a very big data pack. I'm super excited to show you guys all the craziness this data pack does, because honestly, I've never seen a data pack or even a mod that does what this data pack does. So let's start off with how you kind of start getting into this pack. Well, kind of. You can't really do much if you're just in survival mode currently, because I need to add a few more things before it's survival mode friendly to where you can actually like do any of the stuff and make progress. So yeah. First, we're gonna just open this portal. Yay, now you can open this portal. And soon it'll destabilize and send the nearby chunks into Perplexus. Let's go! Welcome to Perplexus, Realm of the Corrupted. As you can see, okay, kind of lagging because at first, moving all these chunks to another dimension is a bit laggy. Because yes, we are in another dimension. This is not the overworld. It may kind of have the overworld sky, which may change in the future. But this is definitely not the overworld. The water, it's purple. There's little purple bits of stuff in the air. And the monsters are a lot more different than you are used to. Monsters have been infected by a corruption known as perplexity. This causes them to do crazy things. Like, for example, zombies. They can build. If we were to just go up here and knock this skeleton off of the edge here, we will see that if we go into survival mode, zombies will start building towards us. And they can make it up here quite easily, actually. Or sometimes. But this guy right here, this guy is absolutely crazy at this. He built all the way up here, so now you can't just build up to get away from zombies. You have to think a bit more strategically to get by these guys. And you're probably wondering, well great, now there's a bunch of cobblestone in my world that I don't want. Well, don't worry. Once they die, so does their cobblestone. It just kind of explodes. Little tiny explosions, but still, it explodes. And it will eventually all go away. It's kind of random, but yes, it will eventually go away. So, if you're tired of all the cobblestone, just find the zombies. And also whenever the zombies despawn, these blocks will go away. So you do not have to worry about them lingering in your world for too long. Next, we got the skeleton. The skeleton has a 90% chance whenever you kill it that it'll collapse just like that. And then its skull will be on the ground and a couple of bones. After a couple seconds, it will rebuild. Wow, that was perfectly timed. And yes, then it's back. Once it has rebuilt, you can kill it again, and as long as it was still in Perplexus whenever it rebuilt, it has a chance of collapsing again. Now, if you don't want the skeleton to rebuild like this, whenever you kill it, try to find its head quickly and hit it a couple of times. It does not matter how much damage your sword deals, it'll take however many hits it's gonna take. But then you can destroy it, as you saw there. And the bones, once the skull is destroyed, will also disappear after a little bit of time. So if we get this guy, oh come on, please, there we go. As you'll see, the bones will just eventually disappear. Next we have the spider. When it's killed, it will spawn a couple of baby spiders and explode into cobwebs. These baby spiders have 1 health point and sometimes will spin because their AI is not used to being so tiny. And there we go. Now, whenever you kill some perplexed mobs, they have a chance of dropping stuff like this, a perplexed soul, which can be used to actually escape Perplexus. If we fly on over here to the border, we can sprint right back into the overworld. However, this will spread for just a little while, and then it'll stop spreading. So as you can see, it kind of spread over here out of the kind of box area that was in before. It'll only spread a few more chunks out, but still, that can be kind of worrisome if you're traveling along the edges. Another thing that's worrisome for traveling along the edges is the collectors. These guys will be roaming on the edges of perplexed chunks, and there to take mobs to Perplexus. So if we just like grab a pig spawn egg and place one down, there he goes into Perplexus. The collectors will just go after pretty much any mob and take them to Perplexus. Anything at all. Just like that. And also players. They also have a chance of dropping a perplexed soul. So if we go into survival mode here, and bam. That simple. Now we're back in Perplexus. I have no idea where we are. We are in a random cave nearby. One thing to remember is that your perplexed souls will be used every time that you go between dimensions, like this. Now I only have one perplexed soul left, so I can only make it out once. And right now, I seem to be fine, but soon I will start drowning in Perplexus. But to stop that, we can put on Perplexin Respiration. So in a few seconds, yep, here we go, and we drown absolutely rapidly. And there we go. There's no indicator that you're really drowning, but yeah, it happens. I may put an indicator for it sometime later, but for now, you're just gonna have to know that you're gonna have to have Perplexin Respiration to be able to stay here. Alright, that is mainly what has all been added to Perplexus. There's still a few things that I need to kind of work on, like how do you purify these chunks? Because I do have a command to actually purify chunks, but I need an actual way to like activate the purification process. I'm also kind of working on stuff with drowns and possibly making them throw a trident that causes, like, you know, more tridents to spawn that cause all kinds of things, like shulker bullets, flying fish, you know, just normal, not so normal Minecraft stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of ideas that I have and that my friends have for this project, and I would like to hear your ideas. I want to know, like, for example, what do I do with a perplexed creeper? What should I have it do? A friend said to make it immediately explode, which is definitely an interesting idea, but I also want to hear, what do you guys think some of these things should do? Because, like, I want something unique, like the Builder Zombie, that adds a fun challenge, but not something too crazy hard like it seems like this Trident is gonna cause, which this may be for like a special event that I'm thinking of having in Perplexus. But yeah, let me know what you think, and in the comments, you know, once again, tell me what cool ideas you have for the pack, and also tell me what is your favorite feature of this pack. I've got to say, it's like tied between the building zombies and the skeletons that collapse. Both are just so satisfying. That's about it for this video. See y'all later. Goodbye.